You tell yourself, okay, this is the week I'm going to eat healthy and exercise. You buy the kale, you pack the gym bag, you feel that fire of motivation, you're ready. But then Wednesday evening hits. You've had a long, brutal day, and the thought of cooking feels like climbing a mountain. Before you know it, you're on the couch, scrolling through a takeout menu with a pizza on the way. What just happened? Why does this pattern keep playing out? It's not because you're lazy or have no willpower. The reality is far more fascinating. There's a gap, a conflict between what you consciously want to do and what your brain is programmed to actually do. It's one of the most frustrating human experiences, leaving you feeling stuck and powerless against behaviors you know are holding you back. Today we're going to look at the neuroscience of why this happens, the hidden battle between your conscious and subconscious mind. More importantly, I'm going to give you 6 concrete, science-backed steps to finally start rewriting that programming. So if you've ever felt like your own mind was working against you, stick around. And if you're interested in making your brain work for you instead of against you, consider subscribing for more. Section 1, the why, your 2 brains. To understand why you order the pizza when you planned on a salad, you have to know that you're not operating with a single mind. You're working with 2, and they often want completely different things. First, you have the conscious mind, which is like the CEO of your brain. This is the part of you paying attention right now, the part that sets goals, makes plans, and dreams of a better future. It's housed in your prefrontal cortex, right behind your forehead. It's logical and forward-thinking, the part of you that says, I want to be healthier. But for all its power, it's only a fraction of the whole operation. The rest of the company, that's the subconscious mind. If the conscious mind is the CEO, it's a vast library of your habits, learned behaviors, and ingrained beliefs. Its main goal is efficiency, to automate everything possible so you can save energy. You don't consciously think about how to walk or ride a bike. Your subconscious handles it, and that's amazing, but it's also where the problem starts. This whole conflict plays out in a powerful circuit in your brain. At the heart of it is a process called the habit loop, cue, routine, reward. It starts with a cue. This is the trigger. A time of day, evening, a location, your couch, or an emotion, feeling stressed and tired. Next comes the routine. This is the habit itself, ordering the pizza, lighting a cigarette, or mindlessly scrolling through your phone. Finally, the reward. This is what tells your brain, hey, that worked. Let's do it again next time. The entire loop is supercharged by a few key players. The process often starts in a part of your brain called the ventral tegmental area, or VTA, which produces the neurotransmitter dopamine. Now, you've probably heard dopamine called the pleasure chemical, but it's more accurate to think of it as the chemical of anticipation and motivation. When you feel stressed after work, the cue, the VTA sends dopamine to other parts of your brain, especially the nucleus accumbens, which is a major hub for motivation and reward. This dopamine release creates a craving, a powerful wanting that motivates you to act. Your brain isn't just remembering the pizza, it's anticipating it. It's screaming, I know how to fix this stress, do this thing, get the reward. All of this strengthens the habit pathway inside a region called the basal ganglia, which is like the headquarters for habit formation. The more you run the loop, the more automated it becomes. This is why fighting a bad habit with willpower feels like swimming against a riptide. Your conscious CEO is yelling, eat the salad, but the subconscious factory floor, flooded with dopamine, has already started the automated assembly line for pizza because it's a program that has been run and rewarded hundreds of times. To make things worse, a lot of this programming is running on old software. These automatic responses were often created in your childhood or teenage years as ways to cope. Maybe high-calorie food was a source of comfort during a tough time. Maybe avoiding social events protected you from judgment. Even though you've grown, those old programs are still running, sabotaging your new goals because they once helped you survive. This mismatch creates what psychologists call cognitive dissonance, that awful feeling of guilt and frustration when your actions don't align with your goals. That's the gap. But you don't have to be stuck there. So if that's the battle raging in your brain, how do you broker a peace treaty? The good news is that your brain isn't fixed. It has an incredible ability to change called neuroplasticity. You can literally rewire these automatic systems. It starts by moving from why to how. Section 2, the how, rewriting the code. Step 1, develop radical awareness through body scanning. You can't change a program if you can't see the code. Your subconscious doesn't talk in words, it talks in feelings, impulses, and physical sensations. A mindful body scan helps you translate its language. Here's how to do it. When you feel a craving or a strong emotional urge, just stop. Close your eyes if you can. Take one deep breath and then slowly move your attention through your body from your toes to the top of your head. Don't judge what you find, just notice it. Is there a tightness in your chest, a hollow feeling in your stomach, tension in your shoulders? These aren't random sensations, they're the physical signature of your subconscious programming firing up. That tightness in your chest might be the cue for anxiety that makes you want to procrastinate. By noticing these feelings, you are making the invisible visible. You're seeing the cue before the routine takes over, which is the first and most critical step to getting back in control. Step 2. Create a choice point between stimulus and response. Habits are strong because they're automatic. The cue fires and the routine follows instantly. Your job is to create a tiny space between the two. This is called pattern interruption. That space is your choice point, a moment where the conscious CEO can step in and say, hold on a second. The simplest way to create this space is with a single deep breath. The moment you notice the urge to grab a snack, to open social media, to put off a workout, just pause. Take one deliberate breath. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. This tiny 2-second pause is revolutionary. It breaks the automatic loop. It stops the reflex. In that moment of quiet, you bring your conscious mind back online. You go from autopilot to manual control, and in that gap you can ask yourself, does this action serve the person I want to become? You're not trying to muscle through with willpower. You're just inserting a moment of conscious choice into a process that used to be unconscious. Step 3. Prime your brain with morning intention setting. Your subconscious is like soil. If you don't deliberately plant what you want to grow, weeds will sprout on their own. Most of us start our day by letting the world plant weeds. We check our phones, read stressful emails, and scroll through social media. This instantly puts our brain into a reactive subconscious state. To rewrite your code, you need to plant the first seed. Before you touch your phone, take just 60 seconds. Take 2 deep breaths and then state your primary intention for the day out loud. Saying it aloud is key. It engages more of your brain. Frame it in the present tense as if it's already true. Instead of, I will try not to eat junk food, say, I am a person who nourishes my body. Instead of, I hope I go to the gym, say, I am someone who moves my body to feel energized. This isn't just wishful thinking. You're proactively giving your subconscious its marching orders. You're handing the automated factory floor a new blueprint for the day, making it far more likely that your automatic behaviors will support your goals, not sabotage them. Step 4. Integrate your day with evening reflection. Rewriting your code requires feedback. You have to know when the new program is working and when it's defaulting to the old one. An evening reflection is like running a diagnostic check on your brain. Before bed, take 5 minutes to review your day. Ask yourself 2 questions. 1. When did I feel most aligned with the person I want to be today? 2. When did I feel most out of alignment? When did an old program take over? For the moment of alignment, relive it. Feel the pride and energy. This reinforces the neural pathway for that good behavior. For the moment of misalignment, when you ordered the pizza, get curious, not critical. Beating yourself up only strengthens the negative loop. Instead, analyze it like a programmer. What was the cue? What was the feeling right before? By practicing this non-judgmental reflection, you're teaching your conscious mind how your subconscious triggers work. You're no longer fighting your subconscious, you're starting to work with it. Step 5. Access deeper layers with professional support. Some subconscious programs are buried deep. They might be rooted in childhood experiences or even trauma. These aren't simple bugs, they're foundational parts of your operating system, put in place long ago to protect you from pain. If you feel completely stuck in a pattern, no matter what you try, it may be a sign you need a specialist. Therapies like psychoanalytic therapy can help uncover the origins of these patterns, while cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, offers practical tools to change the thinking and behaviors they cause. A trained professional can guide you to safely access and understand this material. Seeking help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. If your computer had a critical error you couldn't fix, you'd call an expert. Your brain is infinitely more complex. For deeply ingrained self-sabotage, working with a therapist is often the most effective and safest way to truly rewrite the code. Step 6. Use micro-meditation for subconscious dialogue. In our noisy world, the voice of the conscious mind, the to-do list, the worries, is always shouting. This makes it almost impossible to hear the quieter signals from your subconscious. Micro-meditation creates moments of intentional silence, opening a dialogue between your two minds. This doesn't mean an hour on a cushion. Just set a timer for 2 minutes. During that time, focus only on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently guide it back. Think of it like creating a small clearing in a dense forest. In that quiet space, insights from deeper parts of your mind can finally emerge. You might realize your takeout craving isn't about laziness. It's a subconscious need for comfort or an escape from stress. Your subconscious isn't your enemy. It's just trying to meet a need in the only way it knows how. When you understand the underlying need, you can consciously choose a healthier way to meet it. This process is a journey, not a quick fix. Each step builds on the last, creating compound interest for your well-being. If you're ready to continue this journey, I've put together a free guide called the 5-Minute Mindset Reset to help you reinforce these principles every day. It's my gift to you for investing this time in yourself. Just check out the link in the description. The gap between what you want and what you do isn't a moral failing, it's a biological one. It's a conflict between your conscious goals and an automated subconscious system running old dopamine-driven programs. You can't win this fight with willpower alone. You win by becoming a programmer of your own mind. The solution isn't to fight your subconscious, but to understand it. You can do this by learning its signals through body scans, creating a choice point with a single breath, setting your intention each morning, and reflecting on your day without judgment. Your brain is not fixed. It is designed to change. Every time you consciously choose a new action over an old one, you physically weaken the old neural pathway and build a new one. Each small choice is an act of rewriting your code. The gap between who you are and who you want to be isn't permanent. It's a space you have the power to close, one conscious choice at a time. Now, I have a question for you. What is the one piece of old code you're committed to rewriting? Share it in the comments below. Declaring it is a powerful first step, and we can all support each other.